This is the Bosch GFS 350E, which is a powered tenon saw, or a fine cut saw. These saws are actually rarer than hen's teeth. You will be very lucky to find one of these machines. I'm not actually sure why that is. I don't know if they've stopped making them or what. I can't even remember when I bought this, but I'm pretty sure I've had it at least 10 years. The machine itself is not that impressive. It is simply a powered tenon saw with a blade on the end there. But what makes this machine really useful is the fact that it can be fit onto a KT60 mitre table, which makes this incredibly useful. So this actual machine has variable speed. We can change the dial there from 1 to 6 to vary the actual speed the blade is cutting at. Now put it on the faster speed. It's very easy to change the blade on this machine. Simply press in that red lever and then unhook the blade. It is incredibly easy changing the blade on this machine. To put it back, you simply hook it in position, push it on there and then let go of the lever and that springs back. The blade is now fixed to the machine. You can get different blades for the machine. That is a straight one, and then we have the shorter one there. I tend to just use the short ones, to be honest. So that's the GFS 350E. It's a very useful machine, but it is 10 times more useful once you install it onto the KT60 stand. This machine can be installed onto the stand in a matter of seconds. You simply push it on there until the holes align, and then once it's pressed down, you simply use this long screw, tighten that up, and then that machine is fixed to the KT60 stand, which enables you to do some fantastic mitres. The KT60 comes with 2 clamps that you can use to clamp this to any suitable table or a bench. Once it's clamped in position, you have a very useful mitre saw. The KT60 also comes with a special clamp that's designed to fit into the base of the machine. You can then use that for clamping materials in position very quickly. That can be used on any side of the KT60. The only problem with this clamp is that it's not much good on smaller items such as beading, because it's actually set too high. And it is a bit difficult getting it in position. Once that's in, you can see that if we tighten that up, it's going to miss the beading completely. Although it is good on some larger pieces of material. Normally for small items like this beading, I simply hold it in position. So there is a pin that creates a pivot point. Once you switch the machine on and lift it up, the blade easily cuts through any material that you put on the actual table. As you can see, it gives you a very fine and a very high quality cut. So if you press that button there at the front, you can then tilt the machine in 45 degrees in either direction. Once that's there, you can then lock it in position using a screw at the back. I will now just give you a demonstration showing you how good the corners are once they've been cut with this machine. You can now see that those 2 pieces go together perfectly. You can also connect the KT60 up to a vacuum cleaner, and that will remove the majority of the dust when you are cutting. So that's the GFS 350E fine cut saw and mitre table. That is a very handy piece of kit. I'm not entirely sure why these are not more popular and why more people don't have them. Perhaps they have stopped making them, I don't know. All I know is that a couple of years ago I did get some more blades for mine, and I got the blades no problem at all. But you do not see these for sale in many places.